Hi all. Right, straight back. Got a bit more space. I've had to plug the phone in though to keep it charging, so I might get that bumping about a bit because I've got this wire held here. Anyway, so FDR going to run next. Well, when I say run, I mean refinance. So, because they've got, well, they've not got 800. They've got £411 and they've not got a train. Now they've got a share. Yeah. So here's what I think's going to happen. Let's get that. I think the playwright stuff that I've got is probably the best to run through this again. So refinance, company has no train. I cannot share certificate. I cannot sell its share certificates. Now, is it forced to sell that share certificate? I don't think so. I think it would only be selling the certificates if it could have the money to buy a train, and it's only going to sell that for if it's stock market price, it's what, £95. So that's not going to get them to 800. Hang on. It'll be the bit about buying trains, I think. Purchasing trains, forced train purchases. Right, if a company has no train, can't afford to buy one from the bank, and is unable to purchase one from another company, then it must purchase one from another company. I never thought about that. What did I say we had? 411? So this is a couple of £600 trains there, but surely, I mean, they're. No, I don't think I'm going to even go there. Then it must raise money to buy the next train from the bank. The company director must choose one from the following options: selling company stock or refinancing the company by merger shares 2-1. After one of these options has been used, the company will buy a train from the bank. So if the company's 7.11.1 selling company stock, if the company has shares on its charter, the company may sell these shares in order to buy a train. The price paid for these shares is the stock market price, but are sold at full and not half price. Oh, okay, yeah, because they didn't have a train. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. The reason for this is the company is buying a train. The company may only sell the minimum number of shares necessary in order to buy a train. And the company share price falls one place for each share sold in this way. If by selling these shares the company could not afford a train, then it may not sell the shares. Right, there you go. So we can't do that because that's fine. Although it brings up this challenge of what happens with that share in a minute. Okay, so company would not. It needs to refinance, right? Refinance and it receives 10 times the par. Well, the par, I'll not tilt the camera down. The par is 68, so he's going to receive £680. I'll get another 5 out here again. 500, 680. I can't really change that up, I'm afraid. So 75, 80. Right, let's put this all together. So he gets 680. So he's got over £1,000. Oops. Now he's only got one train permit as well, so we're just concerned with the 800 for a train, and then he's happy to go. So again, it says, yeah, the company's stock market price does not change, but yeah, hold on, I'm jumping the gun here, aren't I? Yeah, because we're not in the purchase train step yet, Grant. You get to weigh a bit track. I may have merged, which I don't want to do, but I do get to weigh or upgrade track, and I do get to place a station marker. And then I can't run trains, so I drop down the stock market. That's what I see anyway. So FDR's down here. So what is it wanting to do? It's wanting to token London, I think. Well, it's going to want to do that at some point. One, two, three, four, five, six. That's its run. So yeah, I mean I can just. Oh, you know what? I've got one token left. But yeah, I can always probably upgrade this bit of track before my next, before I run the train. So my track way is going to be token in London. So that's fine. So I've done that. I don't get to place a station marker as we now know. Run trains to gain revenue. Well, I can't. So still, as far as I'm aware, I should drop down the stock market to there. And then pay revenue, we're past that. Purchase trains, so this is a bit now that refinancing kicks in. So I jumped the gun there a wee bit. So we've got our 10 times par price. And then we refinance the shares 2-1. Right. So again, we're going to spend more of our money here. So we've got 3 shares. So one of them goes to the bank pool, and then one of them becomes a half share, and I'm just going to do it like that from now on. And then I've got a foreign object there of sorts. Hang on. And there's no affected shares at the top of the tableau. So, and then if your pool contained an odd number, we get an option share. At half the company's stock market price. So I want to be able to, I need to be able to buy that bag actually. So half the stock market price is 86, so it's £43. So I'm going to pay the 43. Whoops. 35, 40. No, it's not any good. So 43.57 back. 57 back, and I've still got 2 shares in the company to be able to run the company, which is kind of important. So this is now a bit that I'm not 100% sure about. So yeah. So it says, after swapping your shares, swap any share certificates held by the refinancing company 2-1, following the same process. So that tells me that half of that share, we would turn that way. Then we either get half the stock market price for that share and put it in the bank pool, or what we're going to do, we pay half the stock market price, which is 43. So I can get it from this lot here. 25, 50. 43.57 change. Yeah, so that's me paid half the stock market price to keep that share. And I think that's how that works. I mean, it seems to make the most sense. That's all I can take from that. Again, if somebody knows better or I've got that totally wrong, please let me know. And then that's it. Well, apart from the whole removal of a company from the game now. Okay, just shuffling up here. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've still got 7 companies left in the game. There probably is 1 or 2 I don't want to see, but well, we've done it now. So right, there we go. Let's take that one there, and it is SVR. Oh well, that's the one that actually. Well, hopefully we don't need that bit of track. There, it's there. So right, hang on. So this goes up here, and we're going to block it off with a wee token up here, just to show us. Have we still got our companies there? We've got L&H, WNF, WVR, and FDR. That's right, yeah. And all the other companies removed from the game. So, and with that one, we need to block that tile space off. So now we cannot go through there. So here's hoping we did not need that, but it's done now. Okay, so that's the refinance over. So now we can purchase a train. Right, so give me this big pile here, and we need 800 of it, don't we? So 800 leaves them 225, 235, 248. But it doesn't really need that money. And I'll tell you what, he's going to be able to redeem that share as well, which is quite nice. So that's 800. We're getting a train. It's an H train, and it's an express. So there we go. Excellent. And then redeem shares in the bank pool. So there is this FDR share in the bank pool. So he's going to redeem that for stock market price, which is another £86. That's fine. So now he's got 2 shares, £86, but we don't need this money anymore. If I put 106 in, that's 20 change. That's right, isn't it? 20 change. So he's still got £162-ish. But he's got 2 shares in the company, and we can buy them off him. Now, when it does come for us buying things from them, they've met. Hang on, let me zoom out and show you the picture of that, the bigger picture. I think they've merged. Well, they've actually refinanced as well. They've refinanced. This is the only company that we would buy at par price, I think. All these other companies we would be buying from stock market price because they merged or refinanced. I think that's right. Okay, so he's redeemed the share. He's not going to acquire. That's his turn over. Right, let's push on. Right, let's see if can this one give us some money? No, can it? WVR? Yeah, it's going to run and give us some money, hopefully. So WVR, they are a 5 local with £120. I mean, yeah, if they got an H is only a 6 local though, isn't it? I don't think that's going to be worth it, is it? Trying to find a no. I think this guy should just run the rest of the time with what he's got. And that's all the companies got permanent trains now. So I don't think we need to worry about trying to merge into anybody else again. We should be good to run out the rest of the game like this, I think. So WVR, what are they all about? They're here. They still have 2 tokens could be placed. This was my worry here, the fact that this is only, nothing can run through this. Also, this hex here. So, what is he wanting to run as a 5 local? Probably out of here again. Remember, we can't. Oh no, it's russet anyway. That's fine. We can't upgrade that. We can't token that. 1, 2, 3. We also can't token that. 3, 4. And then terminating there for 5. Again, there's an option to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I guess. I don't know, that's giving you an extra 90 over. But look at the subsidy, an extra 90 there compared to 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. No, it's just the same. And you're losing out that £20, I think, in subsidy. So it's still better going right round and picking up the little villages. So I think he probably just upgrades his own home hex, yeah. It's a shame this is kind of stuck in here. This end tiles are nice to upgrade, but if I run out of there, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It only gets to there, and that only bumps up by 20. So yeah, right. Think I'm going to upgrade here. So we want a green tile. It's only an extra tenner, but there's nothing else that we wanted to try and be clever and do, was there? Don't think so. Right. We need some kind of Y tile that goes. Probably. Don't think it really matters, does it? No, that's not a good, can it? Right, struggling to find what I'm on. I'm just trying to find something that'll run into here, but I'm looking at Y tiles. No wonder. No, that doesn't work either. Come on, where are you? That one? Yeah, does that work? Yeah, that'll do. It goes straight down as well, which doesn't help, but part of the thing was it's opening up a station space as well, just in case this WNF wants to make a run through it. I think we're okay with that. I don't think it is an issue, but just in case. So that's its track upgrade. Does it want to weigh any tokens? I don't think so. No. It doesn't want to weigh one here because then that blocks that. So it can't weigh one here, it can't weigh one here. So I think it's fine with that. So let's run it. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stations. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 120 for the company. 120. So it's up to 240. Yeah, he's not going to be able to. There's me starting to think now. But it's only a 1. It's only going to upgrade it from a 5 to a 6 local. So yes, it would add a little bit on. If we upgrade this hex, what I would have done from there would just take it into there for another 40 plus the extra subsidy. It's an extra £50, but I don't think it's worth withholding to do that. because I'm going to have to withhold once anyway. I mean, if I'm withholding more than once, it's definitely not worth it. I've only got 240 just now. Yeah. Anyway, right. What is it? What is it paying out? It's 40, 60, 80, 110, 130, 150, 230, 250, 280, 300, 320, 340. That's cool. Very good. 340 on the WNF. So on here beside the LNH. And yeah, we're paying that out. Oh, I've moved the wrong one. Oh, we've got some issue here. We've still got the whistle up there. Ah, he's not run yet. Did he not run? No, he was the last one we found, eh? So he's 340 and that whistle shouldn't be there anymore. Although I still look back and think he should have done that merger. So WVR, that's the one. So 340. Just glancing down there, 340. Was that right? Did that? Just let me double check. 40, 60, 80, 110, 130, 150, 230, 250, 280, 300, 320, 340. Yeah, 340. So £34 a share. That's going to be a 4 bump. And we're going to pay that out. We have 3 shares at 34 is 102 pounds. We will take that. What is it? WVR? No, he doesn't have any shares. Right, and himself. So, but this will bump up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very nice. Purchase trains, they will not be doing any train purchasing. And redeem shares in the bank pool. There's none in the bank pool, and there's none in the tableau at the top there. So, no, there's going to be none of that, and no acquiring. Okay, we're done. That's a round finished. So, oh yeah, no, I was thinking, right, we can get the stock round, but no, we've got another round. We've got one more round. So this drops down. This is our last round of the full set. We don't need to remove trains because, the H trains are unlimited. But I don't know if that got picked up or not. The camera just dropped as I paused it. But right, let's bring these guys back in. They're all quite close together, quite in a nice spot. Hopefully we can get them up into this area. Like I say, I've still not been up into that dark green bit, but don't think I did. Maybe I did just with one of them. I can't recall actually. Okay, but that's only 23 minutes, so I'm going to push on. Right, let's see if we can get this operating round done. Because it's maybe not quite as much to think about. Yeah, right, Grant. WVR. So they're first to operate. That's a company that's just ran, hasn't it? Yeah, okay. So they've got a 5 local. They've got £240 in their treasury. They don't have any shares. Right, let's just see what they're up to. Well, to be honest, this is probably just going to be similar to what they've just done, hasn't it? And the best thing, I guess, for them to do is either upgrade here or here. Don't think it really matters. Oh, a Y-tile upgrades to a 50 though. I must have missed that. Damn it. What did I upgrade the last time? I upgraded there, didn't I? That was a bit of a blunder then. Okay, so we're going to upgrade that Y-tile. That was silly. Let myself out a tenner. Right, so we're going to put this Y tile in. That looks good. And run the same run. So 1, 2, that's through its home station. 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 120 again for the company. 120, get 30 in, get 50 back. Okay, they've now got 360. I still don't think it's going to be worthwhile holding back. So, and then, well, what they're going to pay out, I probably could have kept this sum in my head quite easily. 40, 60, 80, 110, 130, 150, 230, 250, 300, 320, 340, 360. Yeah, and if I just like added the 20 on from along here, I would have came to 360, because we upgraded a 30 to a 50, and that's, yeah. Did we want to lay a token? Actually, I don't believe there's a need. I really don't. Yeah, I could put one in there this time, but no, because it's got to run through the home town. So, and if we did even upgrade it to a 6 local, well, of course, I suppose if we bought an R21, one would be a 5. We would still have the 5 local. I'm not thinking about it that way. I'm just thinking about a 6 local. We would have 2 trains. I still don't think we're going to do that, but you know what? Let's just say we tokened there, okay. And we're paying out 360, and we are going to pay it out. I think 360. Hold on. No, because we need 800, don't we? That only gives us 710. Yeah, if we're going to consider it, I think it might be the next run. I think that might give us the £800 with the subsidy. We will see. Alright, so we're paying out here. So, paying out £36 a share. So, £36 a share. Oh, it's only going to be 2 bumps, eh? Right, £36 a share for us. We've got 3 shares. So 90. Was that 108? Is it? 90. 9 and 18. Yeah, 108. 110. Put 2 back. He has no shares. So yeah, but he is only going to bump twice. £34 a share. Now there's one of these is wrong, and I remember watching Heavy Cardboard's playthrough, and he had got a wee sticker to put on it. And I thought, well, I've got probably a most up-to-date version of it. I've not long owned it, and I thought maybe my version's okay. And then when I looked, I thought, oh no, it's not. And then, but now I can't find it. I can't find where it was. I thought it was maybe the 181. And it's this bit that's wrong somehow. But all them look kind of right. Oh, hang on. This is 17 to 33, 34, 49, 50 to 66. Whereas this one, yeah, this one's 37 to 64. It is this one that's wrong, isn't it? I might need to find out what that is then. I think it obviously starts at 37, but it doesn't go right up to 64. It must go up to something different. And then this doesn't go from 65 to 72. I mean, it must go from something to 72. So that 64 and that 65 are wrong. But I don't know what numbers they should be. I wonder... if I could just put a wee... not in play. There you go. It's just a wee reminder token of if we hit that level, then I'll need to go and look at what they actually what the numbers actually are. Okay, so 34. So it is just two bumps with this one. So WVR 1, 2, he's up to there. Okay, good. And right, that's him ran. He's not purchasing a train. Redeem shares, no. There's no shares to redeem. He's not going to acquire. Right, he's done. So L&H. Right. Here we go then. Ooh, yeah, the L&H were the one we want to get another train, don't we? Yeah, I went through a bit of a process of counting things up, didn't I? Oh dear. Right, okay. So L&H, well, they're just there. Zoom out a little bit. Let's just see what they have got. They've got 680. 680. So yeah, and they purchased the share back that we put in. So I think I worked it out though. It was worthwhile, wasn't it? Yeah, because they're going to get two. Yeah. Well, not 2 runs into London, but 2 nice big runs. Whether it's best the freight coming from the port to London or the express, I don't know. So are we going to withhold? I think we are. I think that was the plan, wasn't it? And then we're going to have 3 full operating rounds of, 2 H trains doing a pretty impressive run. Right, let's go. Let's check their trackway first. Because I have to remember, this is the last upgrades that we're getting this round, by the way. And I'm glad I actually realised that was a worthy upgrade. So I suppose what jumps out at us as it could be this one here, or this is a Y tile though. What are we going to do? We're going to hold back on this, I'm pretty sure, to buy this freight train. And then, yeah, it's got to be that the freight train comes from here, I think, and goes 1, 2, 3. Remember, it doesn't matter we're going through hexes. So where we do upgrade is for the express. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If we do that from there to London, and I think we worked out at 510, didn't we? But we got a slightly better run with the express, didn't we? This is the thing. I need to know if I can run from here. 1, 2. And it'd be better going 3, 4, 5, 6. That means you don't come. Well, hang on. If we do come through there, we can go through there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we can upgrade that. That's actually a better way of doing it, isn't it? And then we've got token in London, so we've got that covered. Right now our express is running to London, as in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's fine. We're still going to go through that. Yeah, we're upgrading that Y. Oh, so it does only upgrade at 10. Right, it just must be from the yellows to the greens that it's 20. That's fine. It's as good as an upgrade as I can do. So, can I go? No, I don't think I can. Hang on. Maybe there's one. That one. Yeah, that one. Just in case. So I'm going to upgrade here. And I don't think there's any great need to token. No. Yeah, I don't think we need to bother with that. Well, remember we've got to run, if we do get this freight, we've got to run them both through. They're both going to run through here though. Hang on, they need to join up, Grant. No, that's fine. Yeah, because the freight's going to run down, and then the express is going to run down and then to there. I'm going to have to check if this is a different port. I think the yellow marks tell me it is. But at the moment, we're just running straight to London, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In London. Scoring us 160, 180, 240, 320, and then our 20 is 520. So I think that bumped it up 1. No, because why did I not mark it the last time? No, I didn't mark it because we didn't run it. We were just just looking at it, I think, because they refinanced, didn't they? So 520 is down here. So as much as I'd like to have that money, we want to make sure we get a wee bit more though. We've got about £300 or so just now. But we want to be able to buy a few shares come the next stock round. Okay, got distracted there again. Not good for this game, I know. L&H, is it? Yeah, they've made the run, 520. So are we holding that back? Yeah, the plan was to, wasn't it? Yeah. And buy the train. Yeah, because we worked out, we're getting a couple of good runs. I still need to find just a bit of confirmation on that. But even if we can't run out of that port, I still think we've got a decent run from, I don't know. You know what, I'm even looking down here, maybe catching that 80, because there's an L&H station there, and the freight's going to come through there. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That might be alright. Or even just coming from there. But I do get the feeling I can come through that port. I'll make some I'll look into that before we get to it. Right, okay, so we're going to withhold. So LNH drops down 1. Hopefully it's all worth it. And they get 520. But once I've done that, I'm buying a train. So let's just get 520. So I need 80. I need 280 from them. I've took 300, 20 change. In actual fact, I think we can change that up. 50, that is another 100, yes. So I mean, they still do have 400. Oh, hold on. Had I not planned to do something clever? Or was that FDR? Had I not planned to buy the share of them to give them enough money? Was that FDR? Oh, God. Or was it even WNF? Oh, no. Well, you know what? That's a good thing about making a recording. I can go back. I think I'm going to have to go back and look at this. Because I think this could be quite important. I don't think it was LNH. I think I was having to... It's just the fact they've got £400 left. I get the feeling it might have been... It looks like it might have been the WNF. Yeah. Yeah. It's annoying. I was hoping to just finish this operating round before I had to call it a day, but I think it would have been in this part of the video that I'm still recording that I would have been talking about, because I think it was just the last operating round. Right. Hang on. Okay, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it is them, but I suppose I could just leave it there, couldn't I? Can we finish the LNH's turn? I could always rewind it, because I think I need to go back and look on the video. Rather than try and work it all out again. Like I say, I really get the feeling it's here, because they've got a local. They were getting some subsidy. They've got a share. I know I was talking about buying a share back. Okay, so I've decided to withhold, and that's what money they should. But then we're buying a train here. Pretty sure I did want to do that with them. I'd like to be 100% sure though. Right, well, where I can leave it is, I suppose I'm better just not paying out yet though, but that's going to confuse things. I'm pretty sure there's the 800 for the train, right? So we do have 1200. If I find out I'm not wanting to withhold and pay out, I can rewind that. But I do need to go and find out just now, I think. This is at 45 minutes. So I can cut the video here and hopefully finish this operating round. Come back to finish it. I just don't know if I've got time now the rest tonight, which is a bit of a bummer. I was hoping to get that done, and then there'd probably only be one more part dealing with the stock round. The stock round could be quite long though, but the next 3 operating rounds should go quite quick because you can't upgrade. So okay, I'll take a wee cut there and look back on what my thinking had been. Like I say, I'm convinced it's this company I was talking about, but it's just the fact they've got a share, FDR have got 2 shares, so. And I remember the penny dropped. I realised that was a way of getting the extra cash that I needed to be able to buy the train. So I'm just worried that holding back with that on that company, it might have been wrong. Okay, right. I'll be back, well, hopefully tonight, but anyway, I'll be just added on to this. Okay, cheers.